Getting breaking news at this given point of time. US President Donald Trump says, and I quote, "I will be visiting President Xi Jinping in April. He's coming here later in the year, and I look forward to it. Our relationship with China is very good right now." This is a big statement coming in from the US President Donald Trump. Let's quickly first listen in to what exactly has been said by the president before we proceed with a discussion on the same.
Yeah, I'll be visiting President Xi in April. Look forward to it. He's coming here later in the year, and I look very much forward to it. No, our relationship with China is very good right now, and this is, not relevant too much having to do with China, what we're announcing today. But no, my relationship with President Xi is very good.
Yes, it comes in as a big news at this given point of time. Remember, ever since President Donald Trump, in fact, Donald Trump has come into presidency for the second term in January last year, the relations with China have, of course, been kept a close watch on. Of course, earlier in 2025 itself, there have been comments that have been made. There has been high tariffs that's been levied on China. Economic ties, there has been a strain. There has also been geopolitical ties, which have seen particular comments and remarks coming in from Donald Trump, which hasn't been in the most positive of light that one would see it in. But right now, Donald Trump himself has to say that the relation with China is good and that he will be visiting Xi Jinping in April. Pranay Upadhyay joining me on the broadcast with more details on this. Pranay, it comes in as a very crucial announcement at this given point of time. If President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping are to meet, because there are several particular themes and topics at this given point of time that we speak of that needs to be discussed between these two leaders. Of course, at a time when we see moving towards a world which expects multipolarity to be the order of geopolitics.
Absolutely, Shreya, and interestingly, if you see the social media timeline of President Donald Trump, that clearly indicates that he has been talking about a possible meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping amid all the tensions, all the trade issues, and various other aspects as well. But, there is no concrete announcement from the Chinese side as far as the meeting of both the presidents. However, President Donald Trump, after his recent phone call with President Xi Jinping, has now written on social media a post that he would be meeting Chinese President Xi Jinping in April 2026, and that is going to be very important and significant in terms of the geopolitical balance, because these two big economies and the kind of economic tensions currently underway, it is impacting various other countries. So we hope that there would be a positive conversation between these two leaders and these two economies, and there could be a stability in the global economic order if these two economies could agree. But we have seen in the past that, how President Donald Trump has been considered. He has been vocal about the Chinese, influence and the Chinese economic policies. However, he has always extended, the relief and reprieve to the Chinese imports in the United States, and we have seen that the tariffs have largely not impacted the Chinese imports in the United States, and because China remains the largest trading partner of the United States. So clearly this indicates, and also if you see the social media post of President Donald Trump, he said that his conversation will largely be around the
Definitely.
issues.
Definitely, Pranay. I'll have to interrupt you there. We're completely running out of time in this very hour. But yes, it is a very crucial announcement that comes in from President Donald Trump at this point of time. Thank you, Pranay, for putting it into context for our viewers. But when we speak of the United States, there's another important matter in West Asia that's brewing, and the US has consistently been keeping a close watch on it, which is a deal or an attack. What's next for Iran? That is what we're focusing on next.